Up to an income of rupees 5 lakh, you are not supposed to pay even a single penny as tax. Exactly, what you heard is true. As in the previous video, I said up to rupees 5 lakh, you are not required to pay any tax due to section 87A rebate. Today I am going to explain you how does it works and how it is benefiting to many people. And yes, also one thing, don't just get confused between the limits of slab rate. The slab rate limits were and are still the same. So here I am going to explain you this with a small working which is done by me. This working takes into consideration the changes from previous year 16-17 to previous year 19-20. I have taken an example of an individual below the age of 60 years, and also you can see the basic exemption limits are the same. As I said you, the slab rates haven't changed. So let's begin. In the previous year of 16-17, you can see the slab rates which were there were 10%, 20% and 30%, and in the remaining years, that is 17-18 say like it 19-20, they are 5%, 20% and 30%. So this is also an important thing. Also you can see I have written a rebate that is of 5,000. Then for 17-18 and 18-19 the rebate was same, that was of 2,500, and for 19-20 it is 12,500. So we'll start with the year 2016-17. As you can see, I have not considered any kind of exemptions or deductions also while making this calculations, but exemptions and deductions are normally there for a particular person. For example, we will take the income as a salary income. If suppose you have a salary income of 5 lakh rupees, then in 16-17 you are liable to pay a tax of rupees 25,000. Okay, and in that year you are getting a rebate of rupees 5,000. So the net tax which you are supposed to pay is 20,600 including the health and education cess. So in 16-17, even if you are earning rupees 5 lakh, you are supposed to pay 20,600 as a tax. Then in 17-18, what happened was government came up with a rebate of rupees 3,50,000. It said that if you are earning up to rupees 3,50,000, then you are not liable to pay any tax. Here I am not getting into the depth of the calculation that how did it work, because now it is not into existence, so we can just ignore it. But for example purpose, I have taken here as the salary income of rupees 3 lakh. So you can see that if your income is up to 3 lakh, then 2,50,000 ka to you are getting an exemption, and the remaining 50,000 was subjected to a tax rate of 5%. So that comes to 2,500, and your 2,500 was exempted. So you are not supposed to pay any tax. But in the same scheme of rebate of 87A, if you are earning beyond 3,50,000, then you can just see I have made a calculation. The salary income is 5 lakh and you are supposed to pay a tax of 12,500, taking into consideration the 2,50,000 ka exemption, and you are subjected to a total tax liability of 13,000, as even the health and education cess was increased in that particular year up at a rate of 4%. So you can just jot down the difference between the year 2016-17 and 17-18 and 18-19, that if in case you are earning rupees 5 lakh, you are supposed to pay some or the other tax. Looking at the hardships which were being faced by the people, government came up with a new amendment in section 87A, and it said so that if a person is having an income of rupees 5 lakh, then he is not supposed to pay even a single penny as tax. So with this amendment, what they wanted to say is that if your income is up to 5 lakh, then your tax liability will be 12,500, on which we are giving an exemption, that is you don't pay this 12,500. So it means that the rebate which is given to you is of rupees 12,500, as previously it was somewhere 2,500 or somewhere 5,000. So this is the drastic change according to me which has happened, and it is a way to bring many people into the tax bracket, at least who are earning up to rupees 5 lakh. So yes, this was all about section 87A ka rebate. And if you ask me about this rebate, that whether in what way is it beneficial, then I'll say for the people who are earning up to rupees 5 lakh, it is really beneficial for them, because even they are not supposed to pay any tax, and also their compliances are being getting done, and also they can avail the benefits of filing the return, which I have already mentioned in my previous video. After this, even if you have any query about section 87A, yes, you can DM me for sure. I'm always there.